Welcome to the Talking Shh podcast. That's right. We'll be talking about music, albums, live shows, bands we love, bands not so much. Again, we're talking shh. Join me, Scott Nokon, and Stephen James. Hey guys, we are back. We're continuing our conversation on Metallica. So it was 2 nights in Nashville. It was a summer evening, Stephen, in May 1st, May 3rd. So what we were going through last episode, and we're trying to, if you're watching this and listening to it, again, thank you, appreciate it. And what I want to do kind of right at the top of this show, things cooperate with me, Stephen, is I just want to kind of jump right in and give a shout out to Wheelie Q.
Please.
So the other day on Mother's Day, which just happened. So to all the mothers out there, we appreciate you. We love you. You keep everything going. So this is clearly, by the time you watch it and listen to it, it's post Mother's Day. But again, we still appreciate it. But I got some of the SPG seasoning from Wheelie Q along with the t-shirt, which I will wear next episode because this is Metallica. But I went ahead and I seasoned my ribs. All these always sound like a perverted conversation. We talk about meat, we talk about seasoning the meat, but anyway, use the SPG just all over,
pepper, garlic, SPG.
all over.
It's good. I've used it several times already.
Ribs, yeah. So
it's good on chicken because I do chicken thighs and I put them in the oven. I fry them, I roast them, and it is the tastiest, truly the tastiest seasoning I've ever put on.
No, it is so good. And so I did the 3-2. Whoa, excuse me, Stephen. Thank you. Welcome to the show. 3-2-1. Yeah, 3-2-1 technique. So that's 3 hours. So I use smoker. Smoke them if you got them. No, they use.
It's hard to smoke meat. The hardest part about smoking meat is keeping it lit. Oh, sorry, old stoner joke.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yes, so, Wheelie Q barbecue.
Yeah.
Truly, I got the salt, pepper, garlic seasoning.
Yep.
Got the barbecue sauce.
Yep, and you were drinking it last.
It was telling you, it's so effing tasty.
Yeah, it is
so tasty.
It's really good stuff. So in this. So I seasoned all the ribs and the 3-2-1 technique. Most of you guys probably know this, but 3 hours, 3 days, 3 hours on the smoker unwrapped. So it smokes. And then I wrap it in foil with honey, brown sugar, honey, brown sugar, and butter. Wrap it with foil, put it back on the smoker,
Wow.
for 2 hours, then watching the temperature, you got it at 225 for the smoker temperature. Then internal, you want it to get to about 190. Some go to 2, but I think it kind of gets dry. So you're watching the internal, and after you have it wrapped for another 2 hours, 3, 2, now you got the 2, you go to the 1, and you're cooking to temperature. So you're getting it up to about 190. This time, it took about an hour and 20 minutes, not an hour. So by the time we were done, pulled the ribs off. I didn't use any sauce. Once we started to eat them, but I didn't put any sauce at all during the entire cook.
They're just falling off the bone.
They were so good.
So good. That's my favorite.
They were even better the day after.
Come on.
Because they sat.
Everything's better the day after.
Almost everything. Yeah. So in that, back when Colin and Kyla were hand filling hundreds of barbecue sauce bottles in their kitchen, they had 2 simple yet powerful goals: craft a delicious barbecue sauce from simple, honest ingredients and use their business to make a difference. That's how Wheelie Q barbecue came to life. Colin, who was born with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, has faced challenges of a life-altering condition with incredible resilience. When his condition forced him to quit his job in 2013, he didn't give up. Instead, he turned his passion for barbecue into a thriving family business. And they just added another set of stores as part of their distribution.
Yeah, they're good. And FYI, just so you guys know, he does all this in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So you know he's busy. He doesn't let what his ailments
Not
are.
at all.
He is amazing and a nice guy. We've had some emails back and forth about some products, and
That's awesome.
a super nice guy.
Yeah.
And you guys should really check out and please order from them, because, and they're, like Scott said, they're doing thousands and thousands of bottles. I mean, this thing is just on high gears.
And I'd
Truly
love
good
to get
stuff.
it out here. Like there's tons of barbecue in the South for sure. So if there's an angle that we can get some of their product out here, I'll definitely do what I can on that.
Absolutely.
So again, Wheelie Q isn't just about the flavor. It's about raising awareness for SMA, which they do with every bottle. They donate a portion of profits to fund research for a cure. That's so awesome. Giving back constantly. They're producing their original recipe barbecue sauce, which Stephen drank on air.
I did.
Episodes back. And they expanded their product line to include, the barbecue rub, the salt, pepper, and garlic, the SPG seasoning, which I used on the ribs, and it's phenomenal.
It's so good.
And the ancho espresso seasoning, which I need to pick up because I'm going to do a lot of smoking.
Do it with, I'm telling you, try it with chicken thighs. Oh my goodness.
I will. Absolutely. Wheelie Q, every bottle supports a greater cause. Every seasoning will elevate the flavor of anything you cook.
For sure.
Thank you for choosing Wheelie Q Barbecue and helping Colin and Kylie make a difference, one delicious meal at a time. So we use this stuff. We believe in it. You can too. Go out to wheelieq.com. That's WHEELYQ.com. Use the coupon code TSP20 for 20% off. Right there. It gets applied right when you check out. And again, that's wheelieq.com, WHEELYQ.
You won't be disappointed.
.com. It's great stuff. Colin, Kyla, we love you guys.
We love you.
Appreciate the support. We give the support back to you as much as we can. Hopefully more orders are coming in, not just us. But again, guys, seriously, it makes such a difference. Great cause, absolutely. But a really, really, really good product for a really good cause.
Absolutely.
Do it. Wheelie Q.
Absolutely. Much love to Colin and Kayla. They're just awesome people.
So we were going through this last episode. So Stephen, what I'm showing, and I need to get you a set of these because I think you would appreciate these. These are coasters.
CD coasters.
I tried playing.
Cool.
But it's the
they look like little DVDs with a
well, they do, yeah, and you can't really see the box. But at the pop-up store, and they may have shared a picture or not, but so this is another cool thing. In every city Metallica, and it's not unique just to Metallica. Other bands do this, but not to the same scale for sure. But and there's plenty of vacant storefronts in every city you go into, right? So this one in Nashville, it was probably 10 minutes from the stadium. I think it was an old bank. Okay. Kind of looked like that way from the outside. But in that, a day before the show and then the day of, so it ends up being 4 days, they have a pop-up store. So they have limited edition t-shirts. They had special Nashville only shirts, Nashville only posters. I didn't get there early enough. Those were sold out because they do a limited supply every day. I got some shirts here. I got the coasters. I can't show you because they're on the wall, but remember the old baseball pennants, little felt pennants I used to get. So I should have got Master of Puppets, but I just didn't like it. Just looked kind of blurry. But I got Ride the Lightning, and I got Injustice for All, and then I got these prints through the connection. And then I bought a shirt for my wife. I bought a shirt for my son Zach. So, and I got him a set of coasters. So we're going to send all that out to where he lives. But just doing quick math, and again, this is obviously a hugely popular band, and these are my numbers. These aren't official, but you could probably go to Wholestar and verify the concert numbers. But let's just do rough math. Probably including the pop-up store, if they grossed $21 million, that probably wouldn't be a stretch. 2 shows, pop-up store in a stadium, because every person in that store, like I went in, there was probably 50 people when I went in there, but there were lines when it opens at 10 or 11 a.m., depending on the day, that people were there at 7 a.m. So it was like where you had to wait like an hour in line just to buy your stuff. So I timed it perfectly on a Friday in between the Thursday and Saturday shows to get there and got out probably in 20 minutes. But if you drop like $250, most people are doing that, right? Most people are going to do that. So again, more power to you. It's to me,
probably that plus a ticket too. So
yeah, definitely. And the tickets weren't cheap, or if you had opportunity
sponsors.
But in that, it all comes back to, it's like I fell off my chair. Yeah, it all comes back to it's just the overall experience. Like I said, the set list was phenomenal. I wasn't disappointed or missed any song. Like I said, my wife was bummed on some of the songs that played on Thursday, but I'm like, that's why you got to go to both, because you don't know what they're going to play. I kind of looked around at the Toronto set and to see if there was any match, but all the sets so far that I've seen have been different. So that's really cool.
I think what you need to do is not go in with an expectation.
Yes.
And just go to see that you're going to see Metallica. Whatever songs they play, it might not be every song that you think you want to hear. It's like, you know, going to an Iron Maiden show. Yeah, their set list is constant throughout. But, you know, with Metallica, they change it up and they're like, we want to do this. Yeah, we want to do that. Nah, I want to do this. Yeah, I want to do that. So they're really playing to an entire array of people that want to hear those songs. If you want to hear those songs and you like them, yeah, cool. If not, still enjoy the fact that you're seeing fucking Metallica. I mean, and I'm not saying anything against your wife.
No.
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, I'd love to hear this. I'd love to hear that. And I didn't get to hear it. But the fact that I'm there and in that arena and in that venue and in the space that I'm in, I'd be like, I don't give a shit.
No, it was more like, because there's certain tracks that just obviously stand out, right, as favorites. But
because you want to hear the hits.
Like for me, it's like they didn't play Blackened, and I'm okay with that, because the two I named, and I agree with you about having expectations. I could apply that to a number of things in my life. Kind of every day in work, it's like, Scott, don't have any expectations, and you won't be let down if somebody doesn't do anything. Yeah, you're kind of right.
Expectations low.
And in time, and maybe sooner rather than later, I will come around to that. But I agree with you, Stephen, 100% on that. 100%.
We all do.
So hearing Battery, and hearing Master of Puppets, I'm good.
I'm too.
Okay, that's great. And then the bonus, which I do think the Black Album's a phenomenal record. I'm not like they sold out. It's like, no, I don't like the ones after that, up until Hardwired, and Saint Anger just needs to go away. But Hardwired,
there's some I'm not.
72 Seasons. I really like that record. I think that's good. But you talked about on the last show, you know, their catalog. It's so extensive.
It's huge.
It's, you know, and here's the thing, and I kind of forget what was it? Fuel, and there was a few other songs kind of in the middle, which would be off Load, Reload, right?
Probably.
And Load, if you want to drop a load, you probably have to drop a load of money to pick up the Load box. Box just came out. So I have the Master of Puppets box. It's so awesome.
Master.
Yeah, I love that. Again, that's my favorite song of Metallica. And that's my favorite record. There were
my second favorite record.
Yeah, Memory Remains. Yeah, there was. So I'm not making fun of people, but I'm just making a comment. There was some, and there's always going to be dorky guys at any show, right? But there were some dorky guys there. And when you know, the like Unforgiven is a good song, but I'll say when you get Memory Remains, and then you get into maybe stuff there was a song or two off of that was Saturday. So on the Thursday set, you know, something off Load, and they're like, I can't do it, but they're like, just picture like kind of a nerd jumping up and down. Hey, you love the music, that's great, but I'm like, I don't love that song. If anything, that gives you a chance just to kind of take it all in and just check out the crowd.
Yeah, everybody's got their own thing.
They do.
So we like, you know what you like, you know what I know what I like, and I wouldn't be jumping up and down like that, but you know, some people.
It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
Well, I would have giggled.
Yeah. So that was fun, but it kept with the theme overall. I talked about this and I apologize for monopolizing all the time on the last two episodes, Stephen. But in that, it was such a joyful, if I could say that, with Metallica and a metal show.
I love that you're high on it. I think it's the coolest thing.
Like, again, everybody was smiling. You see pictures, and and here's another cool thing too that I really like about Metallica. And you made some great comments on some clips that we put out on our previous shows that are on YouTube that are doing really well. Like the last clip talking about Napster, like freaking blew up, you know, it was all you, that was all you. And some comments were, well, because, you know, it's crazy how they acted about Napster, but now, you know, they're just kind of giving out everything. Stuff out. It's like, well, back then they were still a rising band, even at that point, right?
Sure.
And it's
And they
like,
wanted to
listen,
keep their shit to themselves.
this is our intellectual property. It's like, don't just steal it from us. So I'm fine. I'm totally cool with what transpired during Napster, but in that, now what's cool, and this is kind of the antithesis of everything that happened back then, every live show, they now put out a special live CD.
Every show.
Every show. So I
YouTube.
checked that because I missed a post, and I follow them on Instagram, Metallica on Instagram, and on Twitter. I don't say X, on Twitter.
I deleted that shit.
But no, I follow some music and I follow some sports stuff, and I get my share, and I don't go down the rabbit hole. But when I went into Metallica on their page, I'm looking, oh, let me just pull them up right now. It's like, wait, I don't remember seeing a post for the Nashville shows. And then there it was. And even now, like the Columbus shows, they played at Sonic Temple over the past weekend, and they have another show to kind of finish out their, and they probably already did finish out the 2 nights, right? But in that, yeah, you can order your live Nashville. So I wish it was vinyl.
They're smart, but they're smart for doing what they're doing by putting it out every day. When I go on YouTube, there's a new Metallica video from a show they just played, and it's smart because people goes like, yeah, I want to go see that. I want to go see.
Totally, it is.
Smart.
It's like,
oh, we don't have anything to hide. We want to share it with you. That's what I was saying. Like one of the shows we did a couple shows ago, where it's like back before they were, James was angry and. You watch old school Metallica videos, and James is like, ugh. And as you can just see how the transition has changed, where they're all smiling, they're playing better than they were back in the day. They're sharing their music, and they're getting. I mean, it's like Iron Maiden. They're not playing maybe play a little bit on the radio, but they're not playing
not
much.
really.
And it's an occult. They just get throngs of people going to see their shit. It's like Iron Maiden coming out with their new drummer. I think their first show is May 27th in England, and they're going to come here eventually in 2026, which, I'm going.
Well, we need to go over to England then.
That would be kind of cool. God,
you see Iron Maiden.
I don't. You have the connects. If you can find me,
I don't know if I have any connects on that other than
Airways first class from LAX
to
London. I would be more than happy to oblige. I'll pay for the concert ticket. It's probably cheaper to pay concert tickets there than it is here these days. But
I've heard
they share. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, please.
They're like, they're putting CDs out for each show. It's like, yeah, people like if I were to went to a show, let's say let's say you went to 2 shows, which you did.
Let's just say,
fuck, you know what? I want to buy that CD that I went to the show, and you can get it, and you can re-immerse yourself in it. I think that's smart.
Yeah. And what's good now, because first I'm like, I wish they had this on vinyl, because they own their own pressing.
They do,
but they don't. But I get it. Like putting doing the professional audio and then putting it on a CD, get it, that the doing the albums is probably, way more of an ordeal. I would love that. They actually were doing special pressings of M72.
Yeah, it was like the
for
color
every show.
They each did a little color. Yeah, I thought it was
very limited. Like so it keeps the novelties intact, and it doesn't get like completely overrun. I don't know, like with Kiss, like where everything is. They do their farewell tour. Sorry for the deviant. They do their farewell tour, and a couple weeks later, they're limited, only available at the Madison Square Garden. Last two shows. T-shirt, album, all that.
Kiss without the 2 original members.
Buy it now online. It's like, wait a sec. So I appreciate that. There's so many limited items.
Yeah,
it's that there's a bounty of them, which is awesome. So all that being said, I probably will order, because now I got it for last Christmas. I got a DVD player,
what?
CD player. I know I'm going old school. I haven't had one for years.
Know what that is?
I know, but I got it for Christmas. I got a turntable, which I already have, but I got a different turntable, and I got a receiver. So we were having a conversation before. It's like, Steven, help me out, because electronics, and I can't plug this shit in. I figured it out. It works. So,
I can't believe I figured out the recording studio here.
That's awesome. Yeah. So in all that, I think it's so awesome that anyone, if you went to the show, you can buy a professional recording, not off your phone, not off your little, back in the day, I wouldn't even say
don't
you
they just
smuggling
produce
the
them?
little tape recorders. It's just like, it's more than off the board because obviously, but let's just say it's off the board, like the purity of what comes forth on that, but they put it out. So I'll pick it up. It's cool. You can get both nights. I think it's like $39.99 for 2 CDs for both nights. It's not even a tank of gas. Come on.
But I mean, aren't they doing that now? Like even after the show, they can put them together and you could get them as you're walking out. I thought I heard
not that quick.
That.
Yeah, but it's within a couple days.
Well, probably not with them because I'm sure they want to master it better than whatever live.
So I'll pick one up. Yeah, so there's some production that goes into it. I don't think I like to believe that they don't overproduce it like were some live records in the past. They actually dropped in like studio recordings of guitar or maybe some vocals just to kind of augment because it didn't sound that great. This sounded great. It was phenomenal. Everything, other than the triggered drums.
What are you doing there?
But they're there.
What are you doing there?
It's a video thing. It's there. I'll just keep it there. So in all this, Stephen.
God, I am such a child. Sorry.
No, that's what keeps us going, being young at heart and working through. So the 2 shows were phenomenal.
I'm so happy you went.
Yeah, I was looking at the dates today. I could turn around, you could see them on the shirt. There's a couple nights in Tampa coming up. It's an easy flight, but I go, I wouldn't have the same experience. Just saying, I wouldn't have the same experience because I don't have the same connections. It's like I would want to. I'm good. I'm fulfilled in what I was able to experience with Metallica.
I agree.
AC/DC is coming up next Tuesday at Nissan Stadium.
Are you going?
I am. I'm looking forward to it. So I won't do my radio show because I'll be occupado, but we'll talk about it on Thursday.
Sure.
We'll do a debrief of AC/DC.
I got some good AC/DC stuff because I
love it. Yeah. Because with Metallica, I was thinking this, if they're 62, 63-ish, maybe 61. I think Rob is younger than James and Kurt. I could still see Metallica going for another decade.
Easily.
Like the Stones are going and they're in their 80s. Not
Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah, not the same clip, but I could see Metallica still going. I don't see them slowing down. I think musically they still have it. From a performance standpoint, it's phenomenal. Just the overall package, how they bring the tour together, how they bring all the events together. They were doing a blood drive a couple days before the show, Stephen. They were doing their All Within My Hands, their charity events. They were doing
they're
pop-up stores,
philanthropists.
all that. Yeah, all that was brought together, and it made for people traveled in, right? And because there's not so many shows, they're not playing in every city, so it gives you a reason if you can make it happen to kind of come into the show. That's why good shows, you need to get your ass out here to Nashville.
Yeah, so, live music is my thing, and I know it's your thing, and playing live music is our thing, and eventually this will come to fruition. Scott and I will be doing some live stuff eventually.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the works right now. I'm glad you mentioned it. In that, again, I'll just kind of lean towards that. A couple weeks ago, and I know you're working on the drums now, recorded vocals for a number of songs. I haven't done that much in one day, Stephen, in my life.
Phenomenal.
And I went in with just a completely just chill attitude. I on the plane coming over, I was singing, so I was being disrupted. No, I'm not kidding. I wasn't singing on the plane, but I was going through the lyrics. I was listening to the songs, but I didn't over listen to it. I didn't over plan. I was familiar. I was comfortable, and I just said, you know what? Whatever you believe in, let me just take me into this.
I'm impressed with it. I actually laid down the final track of Judge and Jury tonight, and I think it sounds good. I just need to get Bill to help me export it out because I tried doing it. It didn't sound good. So
so I know you guys are getting together on
Friday. I actually had a meeting at the VA for something. I might blow that off, but it's only at 9 a.m. But yeah, I've been working at Judge and Jury all week, and I'm like, just keep tweaking. I'm like, I'm not happy with it. Yeah. But I actually recorded one tonight before we went on, and I'm like, I think this one's it. So
that's awesome. Yeah, because I just to kind of divulge a little bit, it's so, Stephen and I play in a band, just coincidentally happens to be my name, but that's just out of convenience.
Oh
It doesn't matter.
No,
In
it
that
doesn't
is
matter.
more.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
it's just like,
Doesn't
okay,
matter.
I won't
It
forget
matters to
that.
me.
I won't forget that. But in all that, it was a, again, talking about experiences. It was something where we came together 6 years ago, a little bit over 6 years ago now, through a mutual friend. We never met each other, but we literally clicked within the first 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
And since that time, we've stayed connected. I moved thousands of miles away, but then I came back and we did shows, but we kept writing. BC has always been instrumental in helping and really prompting me and pushing me to continue to write, which led to recording. Our kind of musical collaboration with myself and BC, that's like it's over 30 years.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I'm only 35. So that's,
I thought you were 25.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's like we look back and go, God, wow, that's wild. But now it's more a matter of, as we get to this point, with you having the hybrid set. It's a DW, it's a beautiful drum set.
Such an amazing thing to have.
It can be completely electronic, or you pull off all the triggers right and all that, and you can switch out the cymbals. It can be a completely, acoustic kit, right? But it works both ways. But from a recording standpoint, that's what we always wanted to get to, is be able to record, remotely and piece it together.
Jinx. That was right at the same time.
It was. I was fortunate enough to go back to, kind of the LA area, but 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and put those vocals down. And like I said, it was just a relaxed experience. And that's what it really was about, was just, you know what? Let's just go with it. So in all that, yes, we have new music coming. Am I inspired every day by you, by BC, by listening to live music, going to shows? It's all about the experience. Each day, let's be, really poignant in this last conversation we have tonight on this show.
Yes.
While each day we may age on Earth, I think we just get a little bit wiser and a little bit more dialed in about what we want to do from an artistic standpoint. And we appreciate it more. We look not necessarily for the shortcuts, but we recognize it can be good. We're not just settling, but we're more focused, and we produce something that actually is strong and strong and representative. And I'm kind of missing my words a little bit now, where I'm just thinking about it. Where I'm thinking about saying, well, God, son of a bitch, I go, those last couple of tracks, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I played two of them on the show last night. I go, you know what? Those are pretty damn good.
Absolutely.
BC's production, BC's writing, all that stuff is phenomenal. Yeah. So thank you for that. And again, really branching out and being more intentional, if I could say that, intentional about lyrics. And I still am a creative writer. I am a creative writer. Not everything I put down pen to paper is my own experience. Just saying that. Kind of had a conversation one time. I'll tell you later, Stephen. I go, that's not about reality. That's just made up bullshit. But
no,
I did another song, Born From You, which was about my mom. When I saw her, she's in hospice now. And I'm not saying, she's been in 4 times. Like I said, you've been kicked out of hospice 3 times already, because insurance companies don't let you stay in after 6 months. So she's doing okay. I'll see her soon again. She'll be 95 soon, but in all that, which is wild. But I took that motivation, I took that experience, that time with her a couple weeks ago, and I was sitting in the car and I was writing the lyrics, and I sent them over to Bill, and he sent back a song, and then we put it together, and then we recorded it 2 days later. It was freaking amazing.
Hands down, an amazing song.
Yeah.
So that's next for me to record.
It is.
Once judge and jury, I think, is pretty much finalized on my end. But what Scott's talking about is true. We may be separate for miles and miles apart, but we have the ability now to record, to talk, to be communicative with one another, to be friends. Scott and I's relationship is just a stellar relationship that we have a fun time doing this.
Yeah, totally.
I support Scott doing his radio show on Tuesdays, which is 99 WNRR, which is the fucking shit radio show. Please go on and please tell the time zone because I always fuck that up.
Yeah, it's 6 Central, 7 on the East, and 4 on the West, or wherever you're listening to in the world, you can find it. But
yeah, it's
yeah, I appreciate that, and again, it's fun, and I want to get to the point, and we will with technology, bring you in on a show on that side too, and we can kind of have both
love to
worlds
do
meet.
a show.
Obviously, I've stated earlier, I have some technical issues I need to work through, so I need to figure out how I can get that going. Believe it or not, I think I have a clue on most of how this stuff all comes together. But still, there's certain things where I'm like, son of a bitch, let's figure it out. But
that's what I've been doing with this new studio program.
Well,
I just figured it out. I was like, I just Googled. I'm like, I need to figure out how to do this, and I'm like, oh, I got it figured out. I'm like, oh, shit, I can actually record now and listen back and go, oh, that sounds like shit. I can delete it and start over again. But,
yeah, that's awesome. So the next thing I'm going to do is work on. I haven't done it yet. I've done very little, like poquito, experiments on the vocals and doing it. But again, I'll be back soon in the area, and by then, Stephen, you just got to keep working, because by the time I get back there in July, we'll probably have 4 or 5 more songs. So the goal is by the end of this year, everything new that we have, including what's already been recorded, and then we're dropping your tracks in very, very soon this week, and then the additional tracks, that's going to be
a new record,
a full release.
Oh,
a full release. Watch out.
I thought you meant something else.
Oh, no. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't get more graphic on that. But wow, we're kids. We have fun with this. But Stephen, that's it. I could keep talking for hours, but it's going to shut up pretty soon. I love you too. As always, guys, again, tune in. I finished this. This was a goblet. But guys, as always, you can check us out anywhere you can stream. On YouTube, we got plenty of shorts, that short attention span theater. Full videos are out there. The latest one that we just released, the Motley Crue Shout at the Devil's, doing very, very well. It's only been out for a couple days. We're going to get back to it. We're going to get back to doing kind of the first 5. I think that's what we agreed to, right, Stephen? The first 5 Motley Crue records. But then we're going to do it. We're going to dig into Metallica records. I think we should do those up until the Black Album. For sure. We're going to talk about what you said earlier about bassists that really stand out. Just the Basics could be the name of this show that we'll do. I also think it would be good, and maybe this is where we loop in Zach, my son, and others, where we kind of do a breakdown of a record and do the drum show. We talked about it. Guys, again, we're here for a good time. We're here for a long time, but we're going to keep doing it. If anything, we do this because of our exchange. We don't do it for anybody else. If you like what you're checking out, then great. Tell us, leave a comment. It could be good or bad, doesn't matter. I'm going to reply to every single one. And my only ask is, you don't have to be kind. Be kind if you can, but let us know what you think. We want to continue to build on top of it. We've been doing this over a year now, but we're continuing to pick up momentum. We just passed another milestone on views, Stephen. Hey, you know what? It's all good. It's fun. Again, it's about just the experience and enjoying what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And as always, until next time, see ya. Thanks again for tuning in to the show. We'll be back every week with a brand new episode. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at TalkingSHHH and also listen on Spotify or wherever you can stream a podcast. See ya.